You saw Michigan's offense. Jordan Marshall was terrific, and like Underwood, terrific. But when you think about the Michigan defense, they were the story of the game. Rico, you've been big on Washington. In fact, I think at one point you picked the Huskies to upset Michigan. What did you learn about the Wolverines yesterday?
I learned that, first of all, Gus Johnson's never seen an interception before. He was very excited for his very first one. Way to go, Gus. What I learned is that Michigan defense is just very ferocious and tenacious, and unless you attack them on the edges, if you try to drop back your quarterback, that's fool's gold. They will end up tearing you apart, and that's what happened with Washington. I don't know if it had anything to do with the early time of the game.
Yeah.
Michigan just relentless in defense.
Yeah.
They caused DeMond Williams to do something he never did. Well, really didn't. He threw 3 picks, and 2 picks, and it was just like, wow, where did that come from? So yeah, they made him play Michigan's game.
Those 9 a.m. starts for the Pac-12 portal editions. They get used to it. That's what you get chasing the money to the Big Ten. Tom, what were you thinking late in the third quarter when it was 7-7 and Washington had the ball?
I was thinking I'd like to take a nap here in the press box because that was freaking boring. I was like, get me the hell out of here. I mean, it was dragging, but they got it going second half. Rico alluded to. They got, with a 4-man, 5-man front, they got some quarterback pressures without blitzing, and Wink tweaked the defense a little bit. It was a long week in the building. We heard about that, some rumblings. But everybody's on the same page now. But DeMond Williams was the guy. If you recall, Jack, I picked Washington to win this game.
Yeah.
24-21, because I thought DeMond Williams would give them a lot of trouble in terms of getting out of the pocket. But Michigan corralled him. They got great linebacker play. And it was and the 3 picks. I mean, you turn the ball, you have the opponent turn the ball over like that, you're going to chance they're going to win the game.
Yeah, for some reason, he wouldn't take off and run either. He was like, I don't know if he didn't want to get hit or what. I'm like, you ran for 160 yards last week and nothing this week.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we've certainly heard a lot about Bryce Underwood, but freshman wideout Andrew Marsh was terrific. Let's take a look at U of M's other newcomer.
Underwood pumps, sets up underneath. Here's Marsh in space. Marsh, touchdown, Michigan. Andrew Marsh. What an excellent series for the Wolverines. You always say, or catch like a, give me that. Give me that. Right. Look at that. My goodness. I tell you, you know.
Tom, there were a lot of drop balls in September. Bryce Underwood kind of let down by his receiving corps. What does it mean to have a guy like Marsh now step forward?
Bryce was talking about in the post-game presser about the one-hand spear. Andrew Marsh, a kid out of Katy, Texas, man, he was a borderline 5-star, great receiver. Michigan's, not saying they got their Anthony Carter, but they needed that second, along with McCulley, that second solid receiver, because they're weak, they're not deep. They had a transfer in the receiving room, and they're just waiting for their tight ends to come back. So he's a big, big cog on that offense right now.
Interesting matchup of the Marshes Saturday night in Spartan Stadium. Rico, what games do the Wolverines lose the rest of the way?
Ohio State.
Okay, so you have a 9-3.
Yep.
That's where he ended it, right there.
Say what?
That's the last loss. That's the only loss is Ohio State.
For the regular season? Yeah. That's it. I mean, all the other teams, unless, Underwood goes down and then, you can't hold me to this, but no, that defense is good enough that even if he has an okay C- game, that defense will carry you all the way up to the
schedule lightens up too. The
it
rest
does
of the way until you get to Ohio State.